Here, I'll be talking about a new plan that they're talking about that will increase Social Security benefits by 125% and provide a $1,568 monthly check. Let's get started and go over all the specifics. A great deal of data. I will attempt to go over all the information on this and to explain it in a way that genuinely makes sense, but there are a lot of specifics and numbers that I will be discussing. There are a few proposals from a few well-known individuals who aim to significantly alter Social Security, reform the program, and increase low-income beneficiaries' payments up to the $1,568 monthly benefit level. I will go into more depth about those plans later. There are several factors related to this figure that we must examine because it is based on another benchmark figure that was also recently revised for 2024. If you're still puzzled, allow me to clarify. There are a lot of specifics. After examining all of these figures, let's see what's really going on. There is a specific minimum benefit for Social Security recipients. In fact, as of right now, you may guess what the minimum benefit for Social Security is. As of right now, you probably won't believe the amount, just a little over $50 per month. That is the Social Security minimum payment. In 2024, that amount will still be quite small. Who will do anything with $50 per month? Really, what will that actually accomplish for you? Perhaps settle your phone bill or pay a portion of your electricity bill. It won't accomplish anything. It will only get you, 6 bowls of cereal? Do anything well as a result? There are well-known individuals in the world, such as the president, who includes this in his 4-pronged plan to alter and reform Social Security in order to raise minimum benefits to at least 125% of the federal poverty line. Okay, all right, let me go over the specifics. First off, the federal poverty level rises year due to a number of causes, such as inflation and a host of other issues. As a result, the federal poverty threshold has increased for 2024 compared to the previous year. This year, it climbed by $480 to $15,600 from $14,580, or 3.29%, making it the new federal poverty threshold for 2024. To put it another way, $155,600 divided into monthly payments equals $1,255. Line is currently for 2024, but keep in mind that they want to raise the minimum benefit to 125% of the federal poverty line. With that said, let's do some further arithmetic on this. Fortunately, I've already done it, so allow me to explain the figures. They wish to raise the special minimum benefit once more to 125% of the federal poverty line, which is $5,650 per month. Based on our calculations, this would result in a 125% rise from the $1,255 monthly federal poverty threshold amount. They wish to enhance these benefits to a specific minimum benefit, which is $1,568 per month, which is, incidentally, for the people with the lowest incomes. This is what they want to do now. Once more, let me stress that this has not yet been passed. Just like many other pieces of legislation, this one has not yet been passed. But why would I even discuss it if it hasn't passed? For the same reason that I have stated 1,000 times over in previous films, we need to pay close attention to everything that is being discussed here, because whether we like it or not, Congress will be modifying Social Security. Because of this, security will be improved. Nonetheless, we want to keep observing all of them, even though we have no idea what the reform will entail at this point. Various facets. Every potential modification that may be made to Social Security is that, at any given time, a small plan saying, hey, we're going to do these 7 things to Social Security to change the program and to raise benefits, could be developed, as well as to boost solvency, raise taxes, and, change the COLA SL. Discuss a wide range of topics these days. Therefore, whatever else they talk about, this is one of them that is public knowledge. Additionally, this is a component of the President's 4-pronged strategy, which you have heard me discuss previously. The President has stated that he thinks this approach will optimize Social Security, and this is one of the 4 prongs of the plan, all right. As a result, Would this change many people's lives? By the way, it would affect millions of individuals. According to SE figures I've read, it would affect roughly 9 million people. Do you believe that 9 million low-income recipients would be quite transformative for you and your monthly benefit? I believe that once more. I don't want to speak for anyone. It isn't my responsibility or my job here. I'm just simply not interested in doing that. Stating that I believe increasing a payout from just over $50 per month to $1,568 would be life-changing. Yes, I believe that would significantly change many people's lives. As it stands, not everyone receives the minimum benefit of $50 a month, but you understand my point, right? Well, that's the background information, so let's just pretend that they put it off for another year. Whoa, that's a whole extra year that has passed. By then, they had spent more time and done nothing. You can see what happened next. The federal poverty level had risen once more. How much more for the upcoming year is unknown. It will likely be considerably higher than it is currently in 2025, but you get the idea. Suppose, for example, that the federal poverty line were to rise by an additional, say, $500. Guess what? If the special minimum benefit had been in place at that time, it would have likewise increased since, as we all know, the federal poverty line has been rising. You've heard me discuss the federal poverty threshold in previous videos. Why do I make such a big deal about it? Because it's a benchmark by 125% of the federal poverty line is that I can make sense. Is a line in the sand that is determined annually at the federal level, and it essentially prevents persons who are above the line from being extremely eligible for many programs if they are at or below the federal poverty threshold. All of a sudden, however, the floodgates have opened up, and you're qualified for many programs available. These programs are depending on the federal poverty line. The higher it rises, the more individuals are qualified for further benefit programs. You've heard me talk about it, so you know how essential it is and why it's such a big deal. And it changes year. So this is what I want to bring to your notice as soon as possible. I realize this may seem a little difficult because there are a lot of numbers involved, but I aim to explain this in a way that makes sense. Otherwise, as always, go back and check out. If you haven't already, click the large subscribe button below to remain up to date on what's happening. Otherwise, as always, leave your questions, comments, and criticism down below. Any of the other tens of thousands of videos on my channel, including the thousands I personally choose or the thousands I have in my video library. As usual, down below in the video's description or at the top of the comments section, I hope this video helps you, and I'll see you later in the next video. Until then, enjoy your day and take care. Share the video with your friends on my social media accounts by clicking the large share button below.